Hi everyone, this is Tom from Reds Down Under. Jack's got something to tell you, so be nice.
Hi guys, give us a like, a follow, a share, anything you can. Leave a comment on this video. Give us a review on Spotify. Enjoy the episode. Reds.
That's fucking brilliant.
This is the Reds Down Under podcast, the best place to follow the Reds in Australia. Enjoy the show.
We are the Reds Down Under, and this is our podcast.
It's pretty funny. Hello and welcome to Reds Down Under. This is the return to the weekly show. I'm Tom, I'm a Scouser. I've been living here in Australia for 6 years. And this is Jack. How are you?
Oh, because he had a clock.
Yeah,
I get it. Oh yeah,
I
get it.
They got to know that. But look, the weekly show's back. We've had plenty of other shows. We've had specials, we've had interviews. We had me dad on.
Yeah.
Which, quite annoyingly,
The best one. Not the best one.
so he'll be back.
He's been down and out on that in golf clubs around Australia since.
But he kept talking about Gary Bales for some reason.
Gary Bales.
I've never heard him talk about Gary Bales.
I've never heard of Gary Bales before that.
But if you are interested, obviously they're all on YouTube, Spotify, wherever.
Yeah.
So if you go back, it's fan stories from the 80s, and it's all about me our fella talking about growing up and going the away days in the 80s. It's a good watch.
Yeah, and if any of you were lucky enough to watch us when we went live, was that last week or the week before?
A couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, yeah. We will be doing more of that, and maybe some watch-alongs.
Yeah.
To get over Mark Bosnich's commentary.
Yeah. God. The only thing is with that 80s podcast was the chairs. The chairs were quite in a funny position. So I'm sitting there. I'm sitting.
That's what I'm doing. You told me that.
Yeah, I was like, so Dad, what was it like on the trains and that? Me dad was like this, ignoring the microphone. Yeah.
And then Gary Bales. Yeah. Gary Bales.
So on the weekly show, and it does return, so we'll be here every Thursday from now until the end of the season. And even in the international breaks, we've already recorded a couple of special episodes actually, which we'll show then. Should we talk about what we're going to stop from our kids? Are you, babe? Are you sure?
Yeah. I haven't had any coffee yet. It was definitely the vape. Let's talk about what everyone's talking about.
Yeah, let's talk
the new kit.
The new kit.
Yeah.
We'll be making an appearance in today's episode. We've got a new fancy football league, which we'll be talking about. And we obviously play in the Community Shield on the weekend.
The big one, mate.
Yeah.
The biggest game of the summer.
Yeah.
Well, it's a funny one, isn't it, the Community Shields? What are your thoughts on it?
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll talk about it when we come to talk about it later. Because I think we might have contrasting opinions on it. We will be returning to Reds Trivia.
Nice.
By the way, on Reds Trivia, you know, Max was the first guest on who did Reds Trivia.
Yeah.
And then the next episode, I called it Take It to the Max.
Take It to the Max.
She's like, I'm not sure about the name, Take It to the Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Take It to the Max returns tonight. And then we'll be doing cult heroes. So one thing that comes up a lot on the podcast is people will go back to certain cult heroes, and we love a cult hero, don't we?
Yeah.
So we've done an episode on it. So we'll be talking about that later. Let's start with the Fantasy Football League.
Go on.
So last season I was in a Fantasy Football League with my partner Chelsea.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't in it.
She was.
Yeah.
She was. Chelsea's dad.
Chelsea's dad. Andrew. And somehow, I don't know how it happened, but I won the league.
You were the champ.
I was the champ, which is outrageous because in the previous seasons, I was like last and stuff, but I won it.
Yeah.
Anyway, a couple of people have mentioned it to me on Instagram about doing a league.
Okay, yeah.
So we've done one. So in the show notes, we'll put the code for the league. So join it. And the winner's going to get a little Reds Down Under gift pack thing.
Nice one.
Yeah, we'll throw like a couple of t-shirts in there.
Yeah.
Cap or something. I don't know. The great thing about that prize is I haven't got to think about it until next June.
And then you'll be like, oh, no.
And then I'll have to do something about it. Before we get further into it, I'd love to say thank you to Redboat Ventures, who've been our production partner, helped us with kit and everything. Legends. Have a look at the work they do. They do a lot of animation and stuff with AI. I can't really get my head round, but Adrian tells me all about it, and it sounds really
Then I've got
good. Yeah. And Queensland Supporters Group.
Yep.
They reached out, Jules.
Jules.
Great Jules. They
Supple.
they Jack. That's a callback, by the way, and something he's already been told off about. Hi Jules. The Queensland Supporters Club at the Pig and Whistle.
Yeah.
For that game, they've got like drinks discounts and they've got like prizes and stuff. So I think their first like big event since they had their title celebration.
Oh, nice. Or it's a bit of a get together for everyone again. And
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night, I think. All right, well, let's talk about the new kit.
yeah.
Talking of new, actually, before we go,
Who?
yeah,
Oh no.
let's talk about Newcastle. Because Jack and I were in Newcastle last Friday.
We had a bit of a boys' trip, didn't we?
Yeah,
So I was playing a gig in Ties Hill,
yeah,
not Tykes Hill,
no,
which I was corrected about when I was on stage.
yeah,
Anyway, the venue, God bless them, Royal Oak, couldn't have been better host. Like, we got there, didn't we?
they were brilliant. But
I-
as we got in,
And they were like, oh, whatever you need, beers, whatever, we'll get you something sweet. And we've got some rooms for you upstairs. And then from the off, he was like, but the basic. And we got like, yeah, okay.
I said, we're basic lads.
We're basic lads, yeah. And we're brothers, because we always need to tell people
Yeah.
when we're going into a hotel. We're brothers.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay. And then we go upstairs. And I'm not saying there was a smell in the air. An aroma.
It was an aura.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just
settled the
something in there. You know what I mean?
Something had died.
What's
I think.
happened in here? Yeah. Who's died in here?
Yeah, well, I said to him, at least 3.5 prostitutes have been killed in this room. That's what it was like, wasn't it?
Yeah. 3 and someone bottom half. That's what you meant, wasn't it? And anyway, we go and he goes, well, I'll show you the first room. So he opens the door and there's just a man. If I stand over the casualty, there's a man and he's just like, this is the bed. And there's a man and he just goes, you're right. And we go, yeah, you. And he goes, yeah, I'm going to make this home for this evening.
Yeah. In the room we were staying in.
Like, but we're staying in here, man.
Yeah.
Again, there was a smell.
Yeah, there's a smell.
I don't know if it was him.
No, I think it was the space.
It was the space. Yeah, some stuff had happened in there. And then single bed. So, you know, we can't top and tail.
No, it's too big.
For 30.
Yeah.
And then the manager goes, oh, I'll show you the other room. But it's the office, but we made it into the room. And we go, okay, sweet. So we go along the corridor.
Yeah, it was just like The Shining.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of death row. He takes us on this corridor.
Yeah.
He opens the office and there's just holes in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And like a fold out single bed.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh yeah, nice one, man. And he's like, yeah, I'll make the beds for you later. And we just look around the room. It was like, are you sleeping then, son? Anyway, as we go back down, there's a bald man who I would say is about 65 with a great big grey beard.
Great big bushy beard, yeah.
And he was in his underwear, nothing else.
Yeah. Little white ones.
Little white, well, they weren't white, they were greyish,
Yeah.
grey with yellow stains. And he goes, all right, lads. And that's where I came to the realisation, I think it's a bit of a halfway house.
Yeah.
In the room. And look, I'm all for ex-convicts getting back on their feet.
Yeah, if
But
you're
not,
an ex-convict,
but not 2 feet away from
yeah,
me.
if you're an ex-convict and you're listening to Red Down Under, you are welcome.
Yeah.
We're not victim shaming you.
Yeah, just keep your eyes off me. Prizes.
Sorry, I said victim shame there, but I didn't mean victim.
Criminal shame.
But so what we did was,
Yeah.
there's 3 other fellas in the band, and 2 of them were staying, weren't they?
Yeah.
Now they're quite well-to-do fellas.
Yeah.
One of them's got a Ferrari.
Justin, the guitar, he's got a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Which he was driving 24 hours before.
Yeah. So you were like, oh lads, look, and there's only one single bed in each room, so I'm just gonna book me and our kids a hotel. I'll foot the bill.
Yeah.
You boys have the free room, and
Yeah.
they were buzzing.
Yeah, they were so happy. But later, when we got into the bar, me and Tom like sit down, we're having a beer. He goes, "What do you reckon?" And I went, "I'm not fucking staying here, so we're not staying here." I was a struggling musician for long enough and stayed in enough uni flats and like house shares on couches, and you know what I mean. I just want a clean bed.
Yeah, and that's fair enough.
Call me old fashioned. Call me,
People call it a lot of
they
things.
call me a lot of things, and you can't. But I don't think it's snobby to be like,
I'm not sleeping there.
yeah, I don't want like fecal matter in the bed.
No,
You know what I mean?
no, I don't want other people's fecal matter in the bed.
Oh, no, just me own. Just me own.
So anyway, the lads,
Yeah.
one of them slept 2 hours that night,
Mm.
and the other one slept 3 hours. So that's how bad the rooms were. But we went up there, and I said, "Oh, I'll take the microphone and stuff,
Yeah.
and we'll shoot content." And it was absolutely pissing down.
Yeah.
So we made like a joke video.
Yeah.
Because we were going to be talking about the new kit.
Mm.
Let's talk about the new kit.
Let's talk about the new kit.
Do
The away kit.
you like the away kit?
I think it's gorgeous. Yeah. I seen pictures of it up close, and the badge, like the fabric, and I think it looks really, really nice. And when I first seen the pictures of it, I was like, looks a bit average, but it looks, up close, it looks beautiful, man. Beautiful.
The away kit, I don't know. I mean, I know like we've got similar colours and stuff, but it just sort of like looks a bit like a Man United kit to me. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know whether it's like the amount of black on it, or I don't know.
Kind of reminds me of like an Arsenal away kit, 2006.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's nice anyway.
Yeah, it's a nice enough kit.
And we'll wear it at Old Trafford when we win 5-0. So, that is what it is, isn't it?
Can I say something now? Or something that's bothering me?
Yeah.
Right? And this used to happen before AI.
Mm.
And I think now it's happening even more. Right? The best thing about signing a player, right?
Mm.
Well, not the best thing, but one of the best things for me anyway is when you see him on like one of the news articles on the L Files. All right, Wayne.
Well,
If you want any Liverpool news and merch, go to the L Files, based in Australia. It's great, and it just had a revamp, new website.
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty schmick. But people started like doing artwork of like the players in the kit before they'd signed, right? And now I think AI is helping that. So like for Isaac, for example, how many pictures of Isaac have you seen in a Liverpool kit?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and it's just. I know it's like I'm being like an old fella.
Yeah, you're an old man shouting at the fucking crowd. Sorry, you being?
It just grinds me gears like.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us just wait until he's there.
In the
Because then you see Vert, he's got the brand new shirt on, and you're like, I've seen that a million times.
I've seen it.
Anyway,
In the Maxi Rodriguez home shirt. That's all I can think about when I see that kit.
it's a great shirt. The home shirt wasn't bothered until I seen it on the players.
So I seen the long sleeves.
Yeah, the long
sleeves look all right.
long.
I might get that to just knock about in,
Yeah.
Yeah. Just cutting about, mate.
Yeah.
Walking them down the streets.
Get Maxi Rodriguez on the back.
Maxi Rodriguez on the back.
But the new kit's nice.
Yeah.
I thought, obviously, because the club have had so long to prep for it, all the PR and all that behind the kits was like,
Well, did you see in Dubai? In the, what's that tall building called? The Mir Khalifa. On that. You like that? And on that, look it up, you'll love it. on that, the way they lit it up.
yeah,
It's there, and have you seen it next? Like, I've supposedly accidentally leaked the third kit.
the clothes shop.
Yeah.
But they don't sell kits, do they? Oh, they do now.
They do now, yeah. And it was the kids, like Child's Liverpool third kit.
Is it the green one?
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
the
one.
green
Yeah.
one, yeah. green one.
I love that kit, man.
Looks. I hope that is coming out, and it doesn't bother me. We'll wear it on like Boxing Day. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
a nice one. That.
But the good thing about a white away kit, actually, is that you wear your third kit a bit more
Mm.
because the amount of teams that are white in their kit.
Yeah.
And the photo shooting that the club did, you know, that proper like they're going for like this really fancy motif with like a bit of a modern hit.
Yeah.
You know, like it just looks great. It looks really good. Fair play to you, Liverpool.
Well done, Liverpool.
You haven't fucked this one up.
Nah, you smashed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing well.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, everyone was out getting the new kit. Love it.
I might get you the socks for Christmas, really.
You know what? I know this sounds stupid.
Yeah.
The shorts are really smart.
You
Yeah.
like the shorts?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Community Shield. Later, we'll do a bit of Reds trivia.
Yeah.
Tickets to backs, which has been a popular feature.
Just before we get onto it.
Yeah.
So, anyone who's followed us from Club Football,
Our old podcast.
our old podcast, that was 3 years to the day.
Was it?
Yeah.
Can I tell you this quickly before we do the Community Shield?
Yeah.
So we were going to see Max, who's been a guest on the pod.
Oh, yeah. And I just say it was great meeting Max, by the way, and his dad, Charlie.
All right, Carl. And I said to Jack, don't mention Max's foot. So Jack was like, why? And I was like, because he's really sensitive about it. And Jack was like, why is he sensitive? And I said, because he's got a club foot. He wears one of them big shoes from Extras, the show, Ricky Gervais. Yeah. And so Jack the whole time was waiting, obviously, to meet Max and to avoid looking at his shoe. And then he got there, and Jack was like really brilliant about it and didn't look at his shoe once. And then I just said to Max, "Hey Max, how's your foot?"
You know what, though?
Yeah.
You think I'd be asked, like,
No, but I think
careful when, you know what I mean?
I know, but you know, it's like
But
there's nothing wrong with having a club foot. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's the build up to think someone thinking that they've got to behave in a certain way. That's
Yeah.
what's funny about
Can
it.
I tell you a story? It's about, he runs my company in Queensland, so the company I work for, it's not my company. Well, it kind of is, but it's not. Brian Gary.
Brian Gary.
His name's Brian. He's an Irish guy. He might be watching, actually. Brian, if you are, I'm sorry for telling this story. Brian lost most of his arm when he had like an accident when he was younger. So he's got like a prosthetic arm. Anyway, Luca, who I used to work with, and I've got to do the voice here. He's Italian. It's not like I'm going to be going off script with this. But he said to me, Jackie, when you meet Brian, be careful not to shake his right hand. Yeah? I go, why? And he goes, he's no arm, bro. No arm. And I go, okay. So he goes, left hand, bro. Left hand. And I go, all right, sweet. Left hand, left hand. I'll shake his left hand. Anyway, I go in to shake his left hand. That was the arm.
Oh yeah,
That was the arm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I just, Happy Gilmore.
Well, actually, that's just reminded me of when I was in uni.
Yeah.
And we had a lad called Kipper. Cracking fella. Really, really, really good fella. And something happens, he got his like finger trapped in the door or something when he was a kid. So he lost like that finger.
Yeah.
So he's like that. You hold my microphone.
There you go.
So anyway, we're playing this match one day. He's on the subs bench. I go, Kipper, how long's left? And he goes, and I go, 9.5. To people listening along, I was doing an impression of me mate Kipper.
This is the figure. Nice.
All right, let's move on from.
Chels, that was a lovely cup of tea, cup of coffee, by the way. It's nice coffee, that.
Let's talk about the Community Shield.
Yeah.
Anyone
else you want to insult first?
No, I don't think we were insulting. Were we insulting people?
I did the foreign accent.
Yeah. If you're at home and you had your finger trapped in a door and you lost it, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
And I'm also sorry about that fucking trend video as well.
While we're on it,
Well,
I'm sorry for calling Jules supple. All right.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Cost all and Jules supple. Community Shield.
Community Shield.
Obviously, it's an unofficial match.
When did that change?
It's always been unofficial.
Has it?
Yeah.
So, how I view the Community Shield.
Well, it's an official match. It's not a major trophy. You know what I mean?
Okay, major trophy. So, in 2007, when we went and we watched Liverpool versus Chelsea,
Is that when you got a half and half scarf?
I think I had a half scarf. Did I?
Yeah.
Ah, mate. Ah, mate. You've done me up like Kipper there. We won that game. I think it was Crouching.
Risa.
He said. That was huge for me because that's the only trophy I've ever seen us win in a stadium.
Yeah.
What you're all telling me now is it doesn't fucking count.
Yeah, you might as well win that Premier League series that Man United are putting all over their social media.
First trophy this season. Seen that, Curtis. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a funny one, isn't it? Because I think going into that game, it's massive for Palace. That on the back of winning the FA Cup, that they can go and win that because they'll have grown up watching that every season and obviously not getting it. So I think it'll be big for them, but also for us, it is nice to get that extra piece of silverware for the end of season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's sort of been the way, innit?
Yeah, well, I think because...
I'll be watching it.
Yeah,
and I want us to win it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. Like, if we don't win it, I won't be going to bed crying.
Yeah.
Dad, tell me about Gary Bales and Nunes at the Barragan, Dad. Someone's like, put it wide of that left post. Like, it's not a major trophy. I think it's the optics of the game.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few new players coming in.
Yeah.
We've got some young players in there who've never, played in a big game like this at Wembley. You've got Ben Doak in there, for example, who had a cracker against Bilbao. You've got the new lad. Still no idea how to pronounce his name.
Rio.
Yeah, Rio. Let's call him Rio.
Yeah.
You got Ventus just came in, Frimpong, Kirches, Ekatike, maybe Isaac by that point. But I just think, like, to be on the big stage...
Oh, yeah, it's like a full house Wembley and all that, and they're getting the day out. Like, it'll be... To be honest, I'd like to see him start that Rio, because usually you think with the Charity Shield, it'll be the players who are going to feature. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Well, what can you expect from our first Premier League game, then the team?
Yeah,
But I think putting him, like putting the kid out against Palace in that game in front of that many people, I think that'll be amazing exposure for them. You know what I mean?
Well, I think you get obviously you get 5 substitutions.
Yeah.
I think in this you get 7 or something.
Yeah.
I think you get more. I think he's gonna go. I think Slot's gonna go with his strongest team. I think he'll go with his strongest team. The team that he wants to play against Bournemouth, not his strongest team, but the team he wants to play against Bournemouth, because Bournemouth's gonna be, in many ways, a very similar test to Crystal Palace. They're gonna try and get the ball down the wings and they're gonna have a crack. What I'm really excited to see from this game is how Slot intends to play his fullbacks.
Yeah, okay.
Will Frimpong and Kirches both play in the same team, even though they play on opposite flanks?
Yeah,
you know what I mean by that is,
I get what you mean.
do you
Because
go-
tactically, it all shifts over the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play an advanced Frimpong and an advanced Kirches because they both want to go? And how that works. I do have concerns over us defensively. Mark Gahey obviously is the big player linked at the moment from Crystal Palace. It'll be interesting to see if he plays. But I think Klopp will play the 11.
Yeah.
or as close to it as he can, that he thinks will do the job against Bournemouth. And what I'm sort of expecting is he's got all these new toys. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Robbo over Kirkes, or he goes Bradley over Frimpong.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, nah.
Like,
Surprise me.
you know, Gakpo will go on the left.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
to get a bit more continuity from last season.
Yeah.
Graffenberg's going to miss the first game against Bournemouth because he got sent off in that last game of the season. So maybe, I mean, it'd be interesting to see how the gaffer approaches that. We were talking, will Szoboszlai drop deeper into that double pivot? Or will he go with like a Curtis Jones? Or, you know what I mean?
I could see Curtis Jones down, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we might need Curtis Jones because if Frimpong's playing, he's going to be gone.
Need the pace.
He's going to be up the pitch all day. So, yeah, look, I'm excited. I think Crystal Palace are a good football team. And I think they've pretty much kept on to all their players, haven't they? Jose's not gone anywhere.
No.
And they've still got that Wharton.
That guy, the thing is with us at the minute, I keep looking at that and going, we need another centre-back. We have to get another centre-back.
We have to, yeah. Andy Robertson played against Bilbao at centre-back, left centre-back. And it's funny because I was saying on the podcast the other week, I reckon he'd do a job in some games. I'm not overly convinced.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced. Joe Gomez has obviously got a bit of a mild Achilles thing.
Yeah, when Endo, and I seen a thing with Endo as well, and he's talking about Swat, and he was like, you know, and he asked me where I can play. I told him, you know, put me centre back if you want. And I was thinking, let's hold on a minute, lad, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I reckon he'd do a job there, but he's not massive, is he?
No, I mean, the way the game is now, you don't have to be that big to be a centre back, do you? It's not like, you know, most teams are not putting a lot of aerial balls in.
Yeah.
Liverpool's problem this season will be, or potential problem will be on the break. Most games, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So, looking at players who are trying to get in behind you and stuff, I think that'll be the problem. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if we get Isaac. It'll be interesting to see if we get a couple more defensively. Yeah, I think we need 2 more centre backs. Serious, man.
Yeah.
Like, if we go into that season,
See Kwanzaa score for Leverkusen. And he's wearing number 4. He's got Virgil's boots on, mate. He's ready for it.
Doing it. But we'll see. But I'd like Liverpool to win the Community Shield. It won't upset me, or I won't be overly excited either way. But I tell you what, lads, girls, if they beat us, the rest of the country is going to be looking at Liverpool thinking they've got a soft spot here.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No.
You don't want that. You want everything. You can only beat Palace 5-0 in the Community Shield.
Yeah, you want the fear still from last season.
Yeah, that's true, right, you do. All right, give us a prediction then.
2-1. Let's go.
2-1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3-1. I think big old pitch at Wembley. What?
Big old bitch at Wembley, please.
Big old pitch at Wembley with a P. I think it'll be an open game.
Yeah.
I think they'll play a low block and try and counter us basically. So we shall see. Do you want to do some Reds trivia?
Yeah, go on.
All right, Reds. This is a section of the podcast where I ask Liverpool questions and you put answers down on your phone or on a piece of paper or something, and then at the end we do the answers. Do you want a pen and paper? Do you want to write them down? There you go, mate. Here's a pen.
If I turn this back to front, will all the answers be there? You made them in school.
I've got them all on my phone this time. And after some controversy in recent weeks,
Yeah.
ChatGPT will no longer be used.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shocker, didn't he?
Yeah. And I said, I won't even start.
And they're making footy kits for players on the same day.
All right, so there's 5 questions. Reds, keen to see how you do. Jack normally gets about 4 to 5.
I
yeah?
got 4 last week, I got 5 the one before, I think.
All right. So let's do the first question.
Take it to the max.
Who is the last Liverpool player to win the Ballon d'Or? And if you tell me question number 2.
I don't know. Question number 2.
Tell me question number 2, Jack. Question number 2. Who has the most appearances for Liverpool in all competitions? Who has the most appearances for Liverpool in all competitions? Jack's got his answer in.
I think I've got that.
Let's move on to number 3 then. Which club did Liverpool sell Jordan Henderson to in 2020?
This is a nightmare, this.
Oh, if you spelled it correctly, I'll give you a thumbs up. Remember the old podcast where when we used to put our thumbs up, they used to come up on the screen? I couldn't work out how to get it off. They were good old days, weren't they? Episode 3.
Episode 3, mate.
They were good days.
No grass in the kitchen.
Yeah, there's no grass. The grass moves. Just moved it. Right, next question then. Who was Liverpool's first club captain from overseas? Who was Liverpool's first club captain from overseas? Remember?
When you say overseas,
Yeah.
could that be like Ireland?
Is Ireland over the sea?
Yeah. Okay. No, because I'm not sure.
Could be Australia. It's Australia.
It's
It's over the sea, isn't it?
the sea.
By definition, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, that one, I think.
Yeah. Couldn't tell you. I'm gonna just stick a stupid name down.
Is it Maxi Rodriguez? Remember the other week when the question was who did Liverpool beat in the 2001 UEFA Cup final? For in the podcast before it, we were talking about ruining the.
I read something. I said that was against Alvarez, wasn't it? And you were like,
All right. This is the last one, number 5. Which other English club did former manager Gerard Houllier coach? Which English club did former manager Gerard Houllier manage? That's your 5.
okay. Take it to the max.
All right, question number 1. Who was the last Liverpool player to win the Ballon d'Or, Jack?
Michael Owen.
It was Michael. Have you seen when he's talking about when he was younger, he was competitive. And he's like, yeah, I'd just be sitting in the living room and like I'd have like a bit of rubbish and I just throw it in the bin and like I want to get 10 out of 10. That's what I was like, oh shut up, mate. I do love you though. I would love to get him on as a guest.
Yeah.
You're not coming on.
I'll give that one on this, great.
Yeah, number 2 then. Who has the most appearances in all competitions for Liverpool?
Ian Callaghan.
857 appearances. It's Ian Callaghan. Jamie Carragher had 737.
737, yeah.
Gerrard 710, and Ray Clements was matched with Emlyn Hughes on 665.
Nice.
There you go. Which club did Liverpool sell Jordan Henderson to in 2023?
Hello, Steven Gerrard. El Itafakaki. El Itafakaki.
I think I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
It's Al Etifak.
Kikaki.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah. Good, because it's the team I was thinking of.
All right, next one then. Question number 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who is Liverpool's first club captain from overseas?
I've went Emlyn Hughes
Yeah.
/ Jules from the Queensland Supporters Group.
Well, I can confirm it wasn't Jules,
Okay.
and it wasn't Emlyn Hughes.
Yeah, it was just
I
that.
think Emlyn was English. I think. It was Sammy Hippian who
Oh my God, was it?
captained Liverpool from 2001.
That's proper racist, that heads, isn't it?
Three.
That's proper bad.
Apparently, some people reckon it was Grobbelaar or Hamad, but they were never captain. It's like the Mandela effect. Number 5,
It'd be full-time captains anyway, wouldn't it?
full time.
Yeah.
Full time.
So it wouldn't have been Jules.
Apparently, Jules is going to be the new vice captain. Number 5, then, which other English club did former Reds manager Gerard Houllier manage?
Aston Villa.
It was Aston Villa. Well done. All right, how many did you get out of 5?
4 out of 5.
Jack got 4 out of 5. How many out of 5 did you get at home, Reds?
So pretty good.
That's pretty good, man. 4 out of 5 is pretty good.
I mean, if you had that one, I had it in my head, but I was thinking, there's no way.
It's a long time
2001.
when you think about it.
Yeah.
But I think...
No one's, we were shit in the 90s.
Why?
Cantona playing for Paolo Di Canio. Captain in their teams. Gary Birtles. You know what I mean?
Well, who was the captain before? Before Hibia, I think it was Jamie Redknapp and
Fowler.
and Robbie Fowler.
Yeah.
I think they were joint captains. I think joint managers, joint captains. What a bloody mess, eh? All right, that was Reds trivia. Let's move on to our part of the show where we're going to talk about cult heroes.
Yep.
As we mentioned, this has been something which has come up like so often. Every guest we've had has talked about different players. You know, Wayne will talk about certain players from the 90s, Robbie Fowler, Stan Collymore. My dad talks about Gary Birtles. Who is Gary Birtles?
Yeah.
I need to know. I need to know.
Who's he?
I don't know. He's someone's legend,
Mm.
but I don't think he's ours, so I'm not bothered. So I spoke to Jack and I said, you know, let's pick out 3
Yeah.
cult heroes.
3 to focus on.
Who do you want? And he said, Maxi Rodriguez, Maxi Rodriguez, Maxi Rodriguez. So instead, we've got 3. Let's start with one of my favourite. Let's go with arguably my favourite. Let's go with Dirk Kuyt, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. The workhorse.
What a workhorse.
Dirk Kuyt works hard.
He just works hard, doesn't he?
That
That was a banner, wasn't it?
Dave, Big Dave, who I used to work with, who's 6'5".
Yeah.
Used to be big Dave. Now dead skinny, runs marathons.
Is he? Well done, Dave.
Good on you, Dave. You watch him.
God, a true rags to riches story.
It's not wrong with being a bit on the heavy side, but yeah, he runs marathons now, Dave. Well, yeah, that was their banner for the League Cup final, actually. Against Birmingham. They had that banner.
Against Cardiff.
Cardiff, sorry.
Birmingham is 2001. You fucking moron.
Sorry, mate.
Great banner, though.
Yeah.
Great banner.
Great
Like
banter. Great banter as well. It was nice, that.
Jordan Henderson, he's a workhorse.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dirk Kuyt. So I remember when he signed, we got him from Feyenoord.
Mm.
And I remember that the thing was like, he's a 20-20 striker. He's going to get you 20 goals and 20 assists. Now, a 20-20 player is like, you've hit the jackpot, haven't you?
Mm.
No one gets 20 goals, 20 assists unless you know, Mo Salah. Yeah. He came in, I think I was there for his debut, played against West Ham. I think I went with Aaron Jonathan, actually.
Mm.
He played up top. I think it wasn't long before he was on the right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's what I remember of Dirk Kuyt was it took a good while before people were like, well, but he runs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So like, I can't remember there being like a big flourish of goals, but it was like, well, he works hard and it'll come.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
But like not the 20-20 striker. you told you're signing. Yeah, old Tegsy.
Yeah, it's Eric, yeah. Who's on the right? It's Eric.
Yeah, he's just one of them embodied it all. I think he got it with the city, and the fans just love Cout, didn't he? Because he would just run his ass off, jump into anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something to be said about not being like one of these footballers who are like doing their hair all the time and like looking like Greek gods. There's something about the footy player who you're like, he chased after the ball in the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He got hit by the neighbour's car.
Yeah.
Something about he wrestled a Rottweiler to get the ball back.
Something happened to him.
Something happened, yeah. So like, he's one of the. I actually think it's a strange one. This I think you put a bit more stock on those sorts of people.
100%. 100%. I think he's like, you know, when we talk about cult heroes, we talk about like sometimes a cult hero is also a player who reaches that level.
Yeah.
And Dick Hout never did that. And spoiler, but the other players on this list didn't either, arguably. But yeah, what Dick Hout had was like, I'm a fella, I love football, and I'm going to run round for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Always run over there. I've run over there as well.
And like the thing is, like, you know, if he would have stayed in Holland, say, it's very possible he might have been a 2020 player. You know, at that level. But it was just...
Plus, he had to come and adapt to like Rafa's system and all that, where, you know what I mean? It didn't give you a lot of freedom.
Well, I think as well, yeah, that's a good point, because I think when Rafa got him in the door, he must have been like, this lad is gonna... He's a workhorse, and this lad.
Yeah. It's a fact.
It's a fact. Like, he's gonna be able to do bits in the box, which he does, which we'll talk about now. But he's also going to be able to do a lot of that sort of hard yards, getting back, which he did.
You know, funny enough, I watched the other day. I watched like the full game highlights from when we beat United at Anfield, and it was when Engo scored.
Yeah.
And Torres scored.
Yeah.
Engo got the one late on. I watched that like the full highlights.
Yeah.
You know, just sometimes your phone just gives you it on your algorithm, and I was clued in, mate. I was zoned in. And for Vidic just sending off, I forgot it was Cout.
Yeah.
Cout runs past him.
Yeah.
Vidic puts an arm on him, and Cout just went,
sack of spuds, wasn't it?
yeah, and he was like, Cout's like, he's already been booked.
Yeah. He's only halfway.
He's on the outway.
He's getting away from him,
is
isn't it?
No way, man. But yeah, I loved Cout. Like, you know, the winning penalty against Chelsea, weren't it, 2007.
Yeah.
He had some great moments, Cout, man.
He had some great
Hat-tricks and, you know, against United.
The hat-trick against United, which we've spoken about, this the easiest hat-trick ever.
Suarez put 2 on a play for him, didn't he?
Yeah. But you've got to put him in.
Yeah.
You got to put him in. So he got a hat-trick against United, which not many people do. And especially as well, that was a time where United were like, tough, strong.
Yeah.
Really, really strong. I mean, anyone can get a hat-trick these days against them. Now, I had no recollection of this, but I was watching the highlights today. Did you know he scored a bicycle kick?
Hold on. Full over the head kick? Or a ball comes in, twist the body?
Twist the body, bicycle kick, but he's up in the air.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he scored a bicycle kick.
Who was on the end of it? Phil Neville?
The ball comes in.
Yeah.
I think Jermaine Pennant delivers the ball in, and he's got it up, he's bicycle kicked it, and it's a proper dick kind of goal, right? Because instead of it just going in the top corner, it bounces up over the keeper and in. It's like the ugliest bicycle kick.
I think I do remember that, actually.
Yeah. I think it hit his shin or something.
You know why I remember that?
Mm.
I think I was there in Jamie Claffey's garden across the road.
Yeah.
Practicing that in the back garden.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
How did you get on?
Fucking, it's on the race course, isn't it?
What else did I have in there? like, talk about a player who didn't, his numbers weren't massive, but like clutch goals as they call them. Like he scored against Arsenal in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He got that Chelsea penalty, as you said. He scored against United in the FA Cup at Anfield.
Yeah.
Long ball over the top, and he smashed it through the keeper's legs.
We went that game, didn't we?
Yeah, we did go that game. Oh no, we didn't. We watched it at home, that one.
I thought we went to a game in Anfield where we got beat by United in the FA Cup.
No, we beat them that day.
Oh, did we?
We went the league game where John O'Shea scored.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I didn't think of this.
Yeah. Last minute of the game. But yeah. And he scored in the League Cup final against Cardiff, as you said. Like,
Yeah.
just like absolute legend.
Yeah.
You would find a way for him.
Yeah.
Get in any of the teams, any of the successful Liverpool teams.
And you know what I loved as well? Like, he went back to Feyenoord, didn't he?
Yeah.
At like 40 and won the title. And he had the top, was he the top goal scorer?
Yeah, he was like one of the top players. Yeah.
He was a 20 man, mate, even at 40.
And I tell you what, as well, Dirk Kuyt, I think you were saying the other week, he looks better now than what he did, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely aged well. And
Yeah, he's doing well. His old Dirk. Should we go on the next one?
he makes the list. Take out. Because we're going to have to do like a cult heroes list, aren't we?
Does he make the list?
He makes the list.
All right. Next up is one that Jack really wants to talk about. Is Craig Bellamy.
Craig Bellamy.
What are your memories about Craig Bellamy?
Before we start, I want to tell the story Carragher told on his podcast. And he said Carragher had just got in the Liverpool team. Robbie Fowler's up front. New playing against Newcastle. And Carragher's giving it to Fowler. Oh, you need to run back. You need to help out. You need to get back. You need to help out more. If you just stop it there.
Yeah.
And he's giving it to Fowler. And Bellamy says to Carragher, "Oi, you're not fit to wear to lace his boots. He's a proper player. Don't talk like that about God." About God. And Carragher was like, "Fucking hell, then he was such a fan." Bellamy's favourite player was Robbie Fowler.
Yeah.
And he's playing in the same time as him. Bellamy just looked up to him that much. And they had quite similar personality traits, didn't they?
Well, I think, I think Bellamy and I might be wrong here, but I don't think I am. I think Bellamy and Fowler were in the same squad, Liverpool squad in 2007.
When he came back.
When Fowler came
When
back.
Fowler came back, yeah.
Fowler that year, he was more of a squad lad, wasn't he, Robbie? At that time, I think he played a game in Istanbul against Gala when we'd already qualified. But yeah, Robbie missed out on the final squad for Athens. But yeah, they were both in the squad. I remember a story. I seen this on like a podcast or something years ago. And the story goes that Craig Bellamy's walking down the street in Cardiff, and some fella comes over to him. He goes, "Hey, Craig," and he's like, "What?" And Craig had been off on the piss apparently. He's like, obviously Bellamy was fast. He was like, "Craig, I'll bet you 20 quid I can beat you in a race that lamppost." So Craig Bellamy like put down his pie or whatever he was carrying at the time, raced the guy, beat him, and then took us 20 quid.
That's money. Money's money for Craig Bellamy.
Right. A great goal scorer, Craig Bellamy.
Yeah.
All different types of goals.
Yeah. And even the one that sticks out in my head weren't even for us, it was for City against United.
Yeah.
That goal just was like,
Off the bar, wasn't it?
yeah. Oh, taking it over his shoulder. But I just remember, not so much the goal, but going like, oh my God. You know what I mean? We
Like
played
Turkey,
we
wasn't
played
it?
Turkey, yeah.
I remember because when Michael Owen scored the winner, you celebrated.
What are you talking about? It was a great game of fuzzy, no way.
It was a great
Yeah,
game of
yeah,
footy, wasn't it?
Football's the real winner, that's what I said.
Yeah.
But Bella's, yeah. The thing is, he had 2 runs, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Rafa signed him and then Kenny signed him?
Yeah, that's right. We got him from Blackburn.
Yeah.
And he's done really well there. I think under Mark Hughes.
Mm.
And then
No relation.
I think Mark Hughes went to City and I think he signed him.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly, yeah.
He signed him. He went somewhere after Liverpool. I can't remember where he went. For the life of me, I can't remember where he went. But I'm sure he went somewhere and then went to City. And then Kenny brought him in the second time.
Birmingham? With Birmingham?
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. West Ham?
Get that?
No, it's not. Right, I'm going to have to Google it. This is boring for you lot at home.
Oh, my dad just showing Gary Birtles at home, innit?
Craig Bellamy career stats.
I was just going to give you the Aussie Craig.
Newcastle.
Newcastle. Ah,
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, he went to Newcastle. I remember him now in that
yeah.
Newcastle kit. Yeah, could score all sorts of different types of goals, left foot, right foot headers.
Yeah, it's good in the air when he considering like
He's only a little fella.
yeah.
Liked to play on the shoulder of the opposition. Scored a goal against Barcelona in the new camp.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, because the ball was over the line to the golf club.
Yeah.
Apparently hit John Anarisha with a golf club that week in training.
Yeah. Class.
Class.
Yeah. It's like the stories come, and this is funny because it's like the internet is around 2007, but it's not like everyone's on Twitter or sharing memes, and you know what I mean.
It's different now, isn't it?
Yeah, and like the stories came back, and it was like, did you hear in Spain? And you think that cannot be true.
No.
And then 2 days later, he's doing the celebration. And like, wait, what's true?
Yeah.
It was true.
I'll tell you what, mate. A couple of years later, Reese scored an own goal in the Champions League semi-final at Anfield against Chelsea. Or quarter-final.
Quarters.
And I could have hit him with a golf club myself, mate, to be fair. I remember, I won't say who it was, but a neighbour, said to me, it was the day of the game, I've got a ticket. Do you want to go? I had to go with this other neighbour.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right.
Sorry.
So I went with this neighbour, and he picks me up in the car. We're down to Anfield. He gets out the car. He's got this, like a worky coat, high-vis worky coat.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on here? He's got his high-vis coat on, and we're in the cop, and Drogba goes down, and I'm sitting next to him, and the most disgusting racist abuse, and I was sitting next to him, and I swear to God, man, I've never sat further away from a bloke. He was sitting right next to me.
You must have only been young as well.
Yeah, well, I think I was 17, 18, I think. And he's like this big fella, and I was like so embarrassed. And you know what? What's really bad about it? I don't think the stewards came over at anything.
It's a bit.
He's a big bloke, like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was disgusting. I was sitting there and I was like, oh fuck, man, I've got to get out of here, like.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
You know what though? That's on you for not calling it out.
No, I told him to stop.
Yeah.
I did. I said, you can't be doing that in here.
Yeah.
Nearly said his name.
Yeah.
I said, you can't be doing that in here. You can't. And I was at him, and he just kept going, and I was like, oh my God, it was shocking. And you know what? It was 1-1 the game. I think it was an away goal then.
Yeah.
But the whole game was ruined for me.
Yeah.
In fact, when I think about going to big European nights, that's the first time it's come up.
Right.
It's embedded somewhere in there. Every time I see a high Dixie jacket,
Yeah.
I see this arsehole's face.
So what's that got to do with Bellamy then?
I have no idea. Oh, we were talking about reset. We were talking about
reset. You went racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we were talking about reset.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Craig Bellamy. Loved him. Loved him when he was first there. Loved him when he came back.
I loved him when he came back, mate. Because we'd been so bad under Hodgson and like the back end of Rafa as well. It kind of gets romanticised, the Rafa era, and rightfully so. But like the end was dire under Rafa, and it was under Hodgson, and then like Kenny had a few of these like players there who just like Cout being one, or Bellamy being one.
Maxi, like
Maxi,
Ojo.
yeah, like genuinely, like they were the three, and obviously Stevie was still there, but like the three who were. I don't actually think Stevie played much that season. I'm sure that was when he was out. He had the operation. He thought he was going to retire. I think that was that year. But yeah, like great memories of like going the FA Cup semis that year when we went against Everton, and obviously we lost the final. And a really sad thing, I think, for Bellamy, when you think about like his career, he was flying at Liverpool, and then obviously he lost, and we all lost Gary Speed, and that was like his best mate. And I feel like his career after that was just, there was always a bit of a cloud over him.
An emotional guy anyway.
Yeah, like Bellamy, very emotional guy, which makes you a great player. You know what I mean?
In many ways.
To care that much about, you know, it's also him hitting someone with a golf club. But like, I just always think that. And then we lost the FA Cup final, and then that was the end of Kenny. And then like Rodgers was coming in, and it was like we lost Maxi, Kaus, and Bellamy. They all went that summer, didn't they?
Well, Brendan had a different way to play.
But yeah, I loved Bellamy, especially that second spell. Like, it obviously never worked out that well first time round, and he was like, "No, I want to go back and
Liverpool fan."
Yeah,
Liverpool fan.
Yeah,
I think Craig Bellamy definitely makes it onto the cult heroes list. And let's talk about the last one. So we basically, what happened was, I put up a post saying, like a story in a post, and said, we're doing this cult heroes episode. We're doing Kite, Bellamy, and Zuzek. I didn't get one message to talk about for Bellamy or Kite.
Didn't you know?
Everyone just wants to talk about Zuzek in Istanbul.
Yeah.
So I think when, let me get one off. I'm trying to say, me growing up as a kid, I was a goalkeeper. And I don't think at any point growing up we had a world-class goalkeeper. David James had moments.
So when you were a kid, like, it would have been David James, Westerveld.
Yeah.
Brad Friedel had a little time in the Liverpool goal, didn't he?
Brad.
On loan.
No, Brad. We had Brad.
A season, Brad Friedel in goal?
He was a couple of years, yeah. He was after David James.
After James. Yeah, so like a proper the man goalkeeper sort of thing.
Yeah, like a Pepe Reina or an Alisson Becker.
Yeah.
Because Pepe Reina was world class.
Yeah.
Like he could, we're lucky really that Barcelona had Valdez.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid had Casillas.
Yeah.
And Juve had Buffon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Milan had Dida. We were lucky because these clubs.
You know, when you think about that time period, I know we're talking about Dudek. That time period there, like 2006 on, all them goalkeepers like Czech, Jens Lehmann, who I always thought was a little bit below, but still like an unbelievable goalie.
Jens Lehmann.
Van Sar.
Yeah.
There were some amazing keepers knocking about, weren't there?
The mid-2000s for goalkeepers was like unbelievable. Like unbelievable. Buffon, Seaman was still there.
Yeah.
Seaman had dropped off at this point. Shea Given was top class, but not the next level, as you were saying about Lehmann. Oliver Kahn was still ripping it up for Bayern. Canizares at Valencia, like proper, like you say, proper goalkeepers. Like
Kasper Schmeichel was, when's he back in 2002?
Peter
Schmeichel, look at the sun.
Kasper's still going.
Though he packed the Ciggies in 2002. He was 9.
Yeah, I think Peter had ended at 2003. I think at Man City. I think he went back to his home club actually. Peter Schmeichel in.
But yeah, I was just literally thinking about that then. Some amazing goalkeepers back then, man.
So we had good goalkeepers. Brad Friedel was here too soon because I think Brad Friedel, we didn't get to world class, but Brad Friedel later in his career at Blackburn was top goalkeeper. Like,
Yeah.
he was really good.
Villa as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Villa.
at Villa.
At Villa,
Villa,
he was really.
Brilliant, man.
Yeah, yeah, brilliant. Could score a goal as well. But I feel. And so we, growing up with that, and then Sandra Vesterveld probably had 2 years, and he was top class.
Mm.
The treble year and the year before the treble year and the treble year, I think he was class. But sort of prone to an error, I think, Sander.
Mm.
And then Liverpool bring in Yeti Dudek. Now, Yeti Dudek, not a perfect goalkeeper.
Mm.
I was watching his best bits today, and the thing that struck me was he likes to push them out the post.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think
He wasn't catching much.
he wasn't catching much, but he was stopping it.
Yeah.
Some of the saves I was watching there today, the League Cup final against Man United in 2003. We were talking about it with Curtis on
Yeah.
a recent episode where Gerrard scored that looping goal.
He's man of the match, really.
I think he probably was, yeah. Yeti Dudek in that yellow. I think he was wearing the yellow kit, or maybe he's wearing the green kit. I can't remember now. But them Reebok kits were class. By the way, that was a nice kit, really. Yeah, and it had like the texture on it, and then Yeti Dudek was just. He was like a colossus in goal.
Was it Dudek who, like, for 6 months no one scored past him in training?
I don't know. Yeah, or maybe, yeah.
There was like a story about Dudek, but that way it could be like one of these, the war of Dudek.
Yeah.
But that he weren't beaten in, and then he had a bit of a howler, and then after that people were like, oh, he's not that good actually.
Yeah, well, he had the howler against Diego Forlan, Man United.
Yeah.
Which fucking Curtis mentioned, didn't he? On the pod. He had that howler, and I think it honestly affected him. Like, I think I seen Chris Kirkland was in the squad at the time.
Yeah.
And he was talking about it, and he was just talking about, like, he was just a completely different guy.
Maybe the story from Kirkland. Maybe that story from Kirkland.
Maybe the story from Chris Kirkland, yeah. He's had his own mental health battles, hasn't he? But yeah, Yeti was like, I don't think it's not like Alisson where, with like someone nearly scores and 9 times out of 10, Alisson looks round and he looks at them as if to say,
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention it.
Yeah.
Like, just someone who command that area. I don't think Yeti Dudek was at that level. But as a shot stopper, he was brilliant. He was really brilliant. That night in the Champions League final, Champions League run that year, 2005, he was brilliant. He'd had a couple of games out. And I think it says a lot when your main goalkeeper's out injured, and we had Scott Carson in goal, and it was a big deal because it was a big step down from Yeti. Yeti was doing really well at that time. And then obviously we get the final in Istanbul.
Like the Dudek, no matter what, for the rest of his life, he's got that game. You know what I mean? To show off. Have a look at this. And I think what makes it even more impressive is you expect them stops all the time. Like if that final was us now and it was Alisson, you'd be like, oh my days, like that's Alisson, isn't it? Like, the miracle of Istanbul is Jersey Dudek.
Yeah.
It's quite literally Jersey Dudek.
Yeah.
Because for 45 minutes, longer when so extra time as well, he just turned into this, like he weren't going to be beaten. There was no way he was going to be beaten.
You know what's not talked about with that game is a lot mentioned the halftime team talk.
Yeah.
And when we went to penalties, there's the shot of Yeti talking to the goalkeeping coaches.
Mm.
And Yeti, normally the goalkeeping coaches are talking at the player.
Yeah.
Now remember, Pirlo goes this way.
Yeah.
Shevchenko goes this way, right?
Yeah.
Stay big and all this shit,
Yeah.
right? Yeti's talking to them.
Mm.
Like, he was owning it, like. And what I mean by a half time is, I know as a former goalkeeper, if I was 3-0 down, and let's be honest, he didn't have a chance in any of the goals.
No.
But I would feel defeated in that dressing room.
Yeah.
Like, because, you know, it's your job, right, to stop goals, like.
And especially, you know, that, like, the momentary thing of, oh, don't get beaten again. And then, you know what I mean? Like, another fumble or whatever happens.
Because, like, look, if Louis Garcia gets beat 3-0 or gets beat 4-0 or 5-0,
Yeah.
it's crap for him.
Yeah.
But if you're the keeper, mate,
Yeah.
like,
You know what's a bit mad? I've never thought about. No man player ran through, and a defender just brought them down.
what do you mean?
You know, like, oh, this is embarrassing. It's 3-0.
Oh, right.
I'm just gonna get myself off the pitch.
Yeah. Like, we were disciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because if it was me, I'd be like, come on, lad.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a pint.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
Mentality, the discipline, yeah.
the discipline, and, like, you know, Yeti Dudek for me was never a world-class goalkeeper,
Mm.
but he was at a great standard. He had that save against Shevchenko. He had the penalty save.
The double save, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing.
And he gave us the greatest night of our lives.
Yeah, that's what he was saying to the goalkeeper coaches. Forget all that. I'm going to stand 5 yards off through there.
Hey, lads, I've noticed in the rules, it doesn't say that I can't kick the ball off the penalty spot. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And then, you know, the great thing about him, again, is, like, all right, he might not be an Alsenbecker. And to be honest, I might have sounded quite critical of him before, like, talking about some of his traits as an absolute amateur. But what he has is something that not many goalkeepers have. And that's, like, this is how I won us the Champions League.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
He stays one more year. Pepe Reina's in at that point. Does he go to Real Madrid? Yeah, he went to Real Madrid. And that shows you how he was regarded in the football world.
Yeah.
He hardly played for Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I think he played
2 or 3 games.
a couple of cup games, I think he played. But he went there, and that sort of showed, you know, how well Yeti was regarded. Now, if you fancy a laugh, go on YouTube after this podcast and type in "Do the Dudek." Have you ever seen it?
No.
Right? So it's D-U, the Dudek, do the Dudek. When, after the Istanbul thing,
Yeah.
these people have made this song and music video,
Yeah.
which is on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it will be the most cringeworthy and brilliant.
Is it people just doing the spaghetti legs?
No, it's better than that. It's better.
Who made it?
Some weirdos. I don't know. It's proper. It's a proper, like, band.
Yeah. Tell you what,
Yeah.
mute my microphone for this bit. Let me watch it.
Yeah.
Let me on the edit. Just take. I want to see it. I want to see it.
So Jack, basically, we were talking, and Jack was like, "I need to watch it right now." So he's just watched it. What's your review on that?
I feel sick to my stomach. That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
If I could shave my eyeballs.
Yeah.
One night in Turkey, some lads from the Mersey were down. Oh my goodness.
Please watch it.
Oh, don't. I'm telling you, don't. You'll hate watching.
Yeah, you'll hate watching it, but you'll love it. Yeah.
Awful that.
Please do watch him. Jacko, next week
Mm.
we've got hopefully a few guests on
Yeah, okay.
for the first Premier League game of the season against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of guests on from across Australia.
Nice one.
So it should be a good one.
Who's coming on?
It's TBC.
Oh, TBC.
Yeah.
Not sweet.
Tom, Brian, and Callum.
Callum and Carl.
Yeah, it's TBC at the minute.
Yeah, nice one.
But yeah, a couple of people from across the country are going to be on. Now, before we go into the abyss, we do say on this podcast, message a mate.
Yeah.
So, mental health's really important to us. Oh, by the way, I've been booked in for mental health training.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey. With work.
Do the doozy.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, just do that. No, mental health's really important.
Anxiety. Depression. The double C.
Yeah.
Do the.
Mental health. No, mental health's important.
Yeah.
Sometimes we feel good, sometimes we don't feel so good. So all we do is we say, when you put down the pod, before you watch Do That, send a message to a mate you haven't spoke to in a little bit of a while. Say how you're doing. Sometimes when you're having a bad day and you get a message off someone,
Brightens it up, done it.
it's massive, innit?
Yeah.
So do that. And then after you do that,
Yeah.
give us a follow on social media.
Give us a like, a share, comment on the videos. Saying it you want on there, really.
Yeah.
Is Trent staying? What was your neighbour's name?
God.
Supple.
I'm definitely going to speak to a lawyer about that neighbour's neighbour thing. Implication. Yeah, no, please do that. Yeah.
This chair doesn't have me some funny noise.
Yeah, it
So yeah, message your mate, send them a text, they'll love it. Send them that video. They might never speak to you again, but it shows you and them that you're thinking of them.
yeah,
on life.
please do. And we obviously this is a passion project for us. Like
Yeah.
we don't get paid or anything, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a lot of work and we don't mind doing it. We love it. But please, if you could, on your side of things, yeah, just make sure you give us a subscribe if you're watching it. Share it to your mates.
Yeah. Leave a review on Spotify.
Yeah, like it's
That's
massive.
massive. That really is massive.
Because if we can grow, then we can do more fun stuff, basically.
Yeah, we can give more shit away.
Yeah, which is the plan. And shout out to Rich. You know the Twitter you sent me?
Yeah, yeah.
Screenshots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like just off his own back, he tweeted it. He's got like loads of followers. And he's tweeted it and just been like, oh, have a look at this. These lads are good. So like,
Rich.
yeah, thanks very much. Like, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
but
no, we
it means
really
the
appreciate
world.
that. And
thank you, yeah.
like the thing is, for anyone who's been here since week 3 when there was no grass on the table, which sounds a bit sussy, doesn't it? There's no grass on the table.
Yeah, no, we
Red Bull. I know. I wanted to do it.
Okay.
I wanted to do it. You know, anyone, and it still does feel like this little underground podcast, and it's, you know, your podcast, and this is as much for you as it is for us. So yeah, keep sharing it, keep sending it on, and keep watching.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Up the Community Shield winning Reds.
Yeah, hopefully next time we see it, it'll be then. We'll have that podcast against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. See you in a bit. Up the Reds.
We are the Reds down